Well, the situation about Trent Williams tipping or not tipping plays is being all over the place. A lot of people think that this is a very bad thing to do from Trent Williams. In his press conference, Trent Williams explained that yes, he might take some stands in passing plays and other stand in running plays. But that doesn't mean that the defense will know where the 49ers are going to run the ball or are going to pass the ball. And I understood that his point. Well, if it makes it predictable or not, probably yes in some way. But at the same time, it is a reality that the defense they don't know where the ball is going to go. That is a reality. And I stick with that until I listen to Chris Forrester in his press conference. And this changed my perspective about Trent Williams tipping or not tipping the plays. And especially when Chris Forrester mentioned that this might affect not only the whole offense, but some players in particular. Let's say one very important, and that is Mike McGlinchey. If you are a tackle that is struggling, that your play hasn't been up there to the standards, and you are losing some critical aspect that is the surprise aspect, where the play, what type of play is going to be at the beginning, if it's going to be a running play or a passing play, 100% I agree that the defensive lineman, at the point of attack, it will be completely different if they already know if it's a passing game or a running game. It doesn't matter if they know where the ball is going or not. They already know which point of attack, what type of point of attack they will have at the beginning of the play, at the moment the ball gets snapped. And like I'm saying, if you are tackle or offensive lineman that you are struggling and you don't have that tiny advantage over the defensive lineman, it can change how you are performing. Not to say that Mike McGlinchey, a lot of the times, at the point of attack, at the moment that the ball is snapped, a lot of times he already lost the battle against the defensive lineman. So I understand the perspective of Trent Williams saying, yeah, of course, this might create some type of prediction from our offense regarding what type of play we are running. But that doesn't mean that the defense they will know where the ball is going. And again, like Chris Forrester said, not only Mike McGlinchey, but Spencer Buford, or even the center, you might create a disadvantage for the other linemen, especially when they are not as good as you are. If all the offensive linemen was built only of Trent Williams, well, if you tip the play or not, it doesn't matter. Most likely you are going to win every single play. But we know that that is not a reality. And this might affect other players. And it might be that the 49ers they will ask Trent Williams to be more careful at the moment of his stand on every play. And I hope that he will do. I don't know if it will improve the performance of Mike McGlinchey or Spencer Buford, especially on passing plays. We don't know. But at least they will have that tiny advantage over the defense regarding what type of play they're running. If it's a running play or if it's a passing game. At the beginning of all this conversation about Trent Williams tipping plays, well, I thought that it was meaningless. And even we saw the last game against the Chargers. I don't remember very good, but I think it was the left guard that he was moving the arm every single time before the ball was snapped. So if you're a defensive lineman, you can count and you can see and predict when the ball is going to be snapped and jump immediately to the count of the quarterback. And we see other type of I don't know, situational movements in the offensive line that they can tip what type of play is coming. So, yeah, at the beginning I thought that it was meaningless and it might give some type of advantage to Trent Williams, especially knowing him that he studied the game. If I have a powerful defensive lineman that if he's going to try to bull rush me, I will have certain stand. If it is a faster, lengthy type of bendy edge, well, I will have another stand. Or if it's a running game, I will have a different stand. And especially when you are hearing Trent Williams, well, everything makes sense. Probably for him, but it might not be the same for other players in the offensive line. Like I'm saying, I don't know if this will improve the game of Mike McGlinchey or not. Most likely not. But at least, he will have that minuscule advantage over the defensive lineman next play to know if it's a running play or a passing game. Let me know what you think about this. Until now, I am kind of in the middle of this whole situation. Because before I didn't comment on it because I thought that it was meaningless. But after Chris Forrester came and explained a little bit more in detail that this might affect other players, well, now this might be concerning. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and like always, see you in the next one.